Hello everybody, I'm Awali and I'm going to be the presenter all along this radio program. With 5 other people, we're going to present our mystery country. Diane will give us a general presentation. Roxane will make us dance with the traditional music. Thérèse will show us amazing specific features and monuments of this country. Then Kelani will make our stomach cry with the traditional food. And finally, Beignet will tell us about a famous person of this country. Today we have a guest, Mr. Thompson. Good afternoon, Mr. Thompson. So let's get it started with the riddle to discover our mystery country. In this country, the president represented the African National Congress.
Okay.
The total population was 56.72 million people in 2017.
Okay, I think I know who it is, but keep going.
If you go to this country, you have to do a safari.
Okay, keep going.
The country is the main gold and platinum producer in Africa.
Okay, now I'm not so sure. Give me your final hint.
This country is one of the most developed countries in Africa.
South Africa?
Yes. Well done. Now,
Radio Mermoz, la radio solidaire.
Now, Diane will give us a general presentation.
South Africa is a country located in the south of Africa. There, the most urban city is Johannesburg, and its capital is Pretoria. The total population of South Africa was 56.72 million people in 2017, and the area is 1,219,090 square kilometers. And the business languages there are Afrikaans and English. In South Africa, the national currency is South African rand. This country is a federal republic with a parliamentary democracy. It is the second wealthiest country in Africa and is the main producer of platinum and gold. The actual president there is Cyril Ramaphosa. Their national animal is the springbok. South African most popular sports are soccer, rugby and cricket.
Thank you, Diane. After, Thérèse will show us amazing specific features and monuments of this country.
There are many interesting places in South Africa, like the Panorama Route in Mpumalanga, located in the northeast of South Africa. Every viewpoint is beautiful, and the birds are flying above you. There, you can find the world's largest green canyon, Blyder Canyon. If you go in South Africa, you must do a safari in Kruger National Park, when you can see many endangered animals, such as elephants and giraffes. It's the biggest natural reserve of the country. You can also go to the national park, Golden Gate Island, where living zebras, baboons, and mooses. South Africa has an history too. In the city of Pretoria, there are many monuments, like the Voetrekker Monument. It commemorates the Voetrekkers who left the Cape Colony between 1835 and 1854. In this city, a titanic statue of Nelson Mandela is present, who was the first black president of South Africa. He has been elected in a fully democratic election. He was the president from 1994 to 1999. Nelson was one of the greatest leaders in the fight against the racial segregation. He won the Nobel Prize Peace in 1993 and died in 2014, age of 95 years old.
Thank you, Thérèse. Now is the turn of Kelani, who will make our stomach cry with the traditional food.
So, South African cuisine is really diversified, but the meat remains at the top. Indeed, the cuisine is characterized by the European, Asian, and African influences. Today, we will focus on a dish that is probably the most consumed by the inhabitants of South Africa. This meal is undoubtedly the biltong, and it's of course composed of meat. Biltong is a dried, spiced, cured meat cut into stripes or flat slices. It's usually made with beef, but sometimes people prefer sheep or springbok meat. The word biltong is derived from the Dutch bil, which means meat, and tong, which means strip. In order to go through the origin of this dish, we will go 400 years back, especially in the colonial era. This dried meat was first created by indigenous South African tribes like the Khoikhoi. In an attempt to preserve it, they sliced it into strips, cured it with salt, and hung it up to dry. During the passage of the European settlers in the early 17th century, they improved the curing process by adding new ingredients such as vinegar, saltpeter, and spices like coriander and clove. Biltong played an important role in shipping thanks to its durability and its benefits. Nowadays, biltong is preserved in ice boxes and refrigerator and eaten as an appetizer. Thank you.
Thank you, Kilani. Now it's the turn of Roxanne, who will make us dance with the traditional music.
Today, I'm going to talk about Zulu music. Zulu music is a South African kind of music. The Zulu people are an ethnic group. This kind of music needs many instruments such as songa, which is a horn, and gugu, which is a friction drum, and koka, which is a drum too. Modern Zulu appeared around 1970, including many kinds of music in Maskenda or Maskendi is a kind of Zulu folk music that has evolved with South African society. Maskendi music is largely popular in the KwaZulu-Natal province. With the traditional dances, they celebrate weddings, the inauguration of a new king, choosing a bride, etc. In a typical Zulu dance, large and high steps and jumps are rhythmically pounded on the ground. One of the famous Zulu singers is Johnny Clegg, who wrote Daughter of Eden in 2006. Thank you.
Thank you, Roxanne. And now, finally, Benny. He will tell us about a famous person of this country.
So I'm going to talk about Elon Musk. Elon Reeve Musk is an American, Canadian, and South African man born on the 28th of June, 1971. He is an entrepreneur, engineer, and inventor responsible for many monumental advancements in futuristic technology. Elon invested $100 million on his own space travel company, SpaceX. Some of his inventions look like they come straight out of a science fiction movie. Many of his evolutionary ideas and inventions focus on space travel, renewable energy, commercial electric cars, and other technologies, which look to a future where fossil fuels and such resources might be in lesser supply. He once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor."
Thank you, Benny.
Radio Mermoz, la radio qui vous libère.
Mr. Thompson, we have some questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roxanne.
Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been to South Africa, but I'd really, really like to go, and you've given me lots of more reasons to go, because I've learned a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Benny.
So what do you think about South African culture?
It seems very fascinating. Real mixture of a lot of different cultures. Say a melting pot, I guess. And I'd definitely like to go to discover that, and also to learn more about Nelson Mandela. I'm sure there are a lot of museums to see.
Interesting. So, did you learn anything new about South Africa?
I actually had no idea Elon Musk had South African origins, but I knew of him, so that's probably the main thing I know, and also the food. Because I thought you were talking about a meat dish that's made out of bacon, or is it called bacon?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah, so that as well.
Yes, I understand. I didn't have any idea about his origins either.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Now we have some piece of news to give. Teresa and Diane are going to give us some pieces of news.
Yes. Cyril Ramaphosa won the election in South Africa. He represents the African National Congress.
South Africa's unemployment rate currently sits at at 27.6%, a 0.5% point of increase.
Thank you.
Thank you.